Hey guys, I know that everybody is probably wondering what's going on with the building and what the future looks like, and I have kind of a big announcement, but before I do that, I thought y'all might appreciate a little tour of the building. So you can see that out here in the cafe, the baseboards are back on, but there's a bunch of drywall work that had to be done down low, so all these walls are going to have to be repainted. But you can see that, the cafe for the most part is kind of put back together at this point. In the children's ministry rooms, you can see that there's a lot more drywall work that has to be done, and that these rooms are really, kind of a mess at this point. And you can see that there's just a lot of work that still has to be done in these areas. The 4 children's ministry rooms were really affected the worst. You can see that all the flooring had to be ripped out, so that's all going to have to be replaced, and there are cabinets that have to be put back, and some cabinets that have to be replaced. And you can also see that back here in the kids' rooms, there were larger sections of drywall that had to be cut out because the water came up higher. And of course, this back room, which is the newest room in this area, the one we just added and remodeled in the last year, you can see that this room was really the worst. You can see that all around this room, they had to do the flood cut on the drywall and bring that up a couple of feet. And this carpeting has to be replaced in here. And then if I go up high, you can see where it all started, which is a pipe that came apart above this ceiling. So the ceiling caved in, and so all of that has to be redone. There's pipe work and electrical work, ceiling, lights, sound panels, because we also podcast in this room. It's kind of our 4th, 5th grade room, but we also podcast here. So a lot of work to be done back here, and that's going to take a little while. So I'm excited to share with you guys that since a lot of the building is usable, we're going to go back to in-person worship services next Sunday. The teens can be back in their room, and Miss Megan and her team will have the elementary age kids out here in the cafe. Now, we won't have a special place for preschoolers or a nursery yet because it's going to take maybe a month before the kids' rooms are ready to go again. But if you bring your really little ones, they are welcome in the service with you. So we're going to make next Sunday really special. After this whole crazy thing with the building getting flooded, we want this to be like a homecoming Sunday. So we want everybody to come. So I'm asking you to come and to help us celebrate being back together. We know God doesn't live in buildings made by human hands, as the Apostle Paul once put it, but we sure do like having this amazing place to gather in. This building, it's kind of like the big house that we all have together, the house we all get to share life in together as a church family. So, pull yourself off the sofa next Sunday morning, put on some clothes, and let's have a great, big, beautiful God party. God's been doing great things in and through LifeSpring. He's bringing more and more people together here, and we just want to celebrate His faithfulness and all that. So, I will see you on Sunday.